What's up, y'all? Lakewood16 with another video. What's going on, everybody? I know it has definitely been a minute since I've shown my face to this camera. Technically, I don't really have a new camera. I'm recording this off some other device, but it's definitely good to show you guys, I guess, the new me prior from 2 years ago. But today we're here to talk about the Go Fest, Global Go Fest of 2022. So I hope you guys know or prepared that this is going to be more so a rant with a constructive criticism. You know, I'm also going to show or highlight the positivities that had happened throughout the global event, but also, I'm not here to play. I don't like to sugarcoat. I like to tell things how it is. So as you can see on the other side of the screen, I'm looking at Leak Duck's website right here with the day one for the Go Fest. So, in my experience with Global Go Fest is I'm usually in my community, like with my Discord members and such, and usually we have a good time. We go in our school, we go explore, maybe we go outside of the school and such. Last year in 2021, that was a very fun event. Very fun event. In 2020, I don't remember what happened exactly, but I do, at the top of my head, it was very fun. I've never had an issue with Go Fest. I've always dreamed of going to Go Fest. When people were going to Chicago and all those things, then I just wasn't able to, because I couldn't afford to go to Chicago. So as we look, we're just looking at the theme. We're just reviewing day one. So day one was supposed to have increased shiny rates based on Pokemon more than day two. So as you can see, for event ticket holders, you're just getting more gym passes. Raid passes for gyms. So you're getting up to 9. That's about it. As we scroll down, the special Pikachu, which didn't feel like it was boosted. So we start with the habitats. So obviously each habitat goes for about an hour or so. So with that being said, we started off good. We started off with the plains habitat. So my favorite habitat out of all 4 was the plains habitat, obviously, because you got Larvitar, you got Shelmet, you got Rufflet, you got Leo, who I've been searching for. Numel, which is a new shiny as well. I like shiny Dunsparce, so definitely wanted that pink one. Giraffic is something I didn't get at Johto Tour, so I wanted Giraffic. The only thing I feel like Vibrata and Watchdog should not have been there, along with Scoutland, my opinion. But you have Ashu spawning, and you also have the Pikachu, which is, how many other Pikachus we're gonna have at this point, But it is what it is, and definitely our regional exclusive Torkoal, definitely somebody I wanted for a while now. So the first habitat was very nice. Then we followed by the rainforest habitat, as you're seeing. And the rainforest habitat, if I'm being honest, was like the very underwhelming. Not my favorite, in the least, by far. A lot of unnecessary Pokemon, in my opinion. Grotto, Monferno, Skrelp, Droggle, Rowlet. We just had 3 months of season of Alola, and I've seen Rowlet. I have no issue with them, but if you're going to drop them for Go Fest, don't you think you should do a community day, not a community day, just shiny, which I'm pretty sure it will get a community day eventually, but, I don't understand what their mindset was when they had these. Now that I think about it, in 2021 Go Fest, we definitely had more shiny eligible Pokemon than we had this year. Before like I said, I was going to make an analysis based on what we had. There was 42 that was eligible to be shiny out of 54, I believe. Right off the bat, I'm looking at all these and I'm like, a lot of these couldn't be shiny. So you got Watchdog, Stoutland, Drillbur. They definitely should have dropped that shiny. Torkoal, it could have, because it was a region exclusive event, whatever. Grotto, Monferno, Venipede, Rowlet. That's 8 Pokemon already. So we're already caught up to last year just by 2 habitats. So that's probably another reason why people felt like with the shinies. So this is a rainforest. Again, not really enthusiastic about this. I was not happy with, I think I went this entire hour without getting a shiny. It is what it is. I'm okay. When I go to GoFest, I'm prepared to understand there's going to be times where RNG is not on your side. That's why I'm making this video, because it's a very unbiased, but like, I'm going to state how I am. I am a shiny hunter, believe it or not. So most of us, I want to say most of us, some of us love shinies. I'm one of those people. I am a shiny hunter within Pokemon Go. I love the shiny hunt, but that doesn't mean I don't enjoy other aspects of the game, you know. But GoFest, you're thinking more so shiny, and based on these two habitats, there's, you know, Plains habitat was a W, but everything else was not really so good. So you had Pancham, which was off the incense, and Tropius. Tropius was a hands down my favorite without being shiny eligible. I definitely just wanted Tropius for a long time. I even wanted to travel for Tropius. But, you know, Pancham, I don't dislike Pancham. I like Pancham, you know, but, you know, it is what it is. Now we're on to the Tundra habitat, and another underwhelming habitat, in my opinion. So you got Vanillite, Bergmite, Poplio, Primplup, just Beartic. Keep in mind, I do not dislike these Pokemon. I love them. Gen 4 is my favorite generation. So the Piplup family is my favorite. But why do I need a Primplup? We just had a Piplup community day. But why do we need Primplup? Why do we need Cilio? Why do we need Beartic? Again, I love Beartic as well, but why? So now, that was 8. So now we're at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we're even more with the shiny eligible Pokemon for this year. We have one more habitat. So we're at 13 so far. And then off the incense is Mr. Mime. So that's 14. And then you got the Galarian Darumaka. I like that. That's definitely good instead of having it behind the eggs. And then, obviously, as you can tell, Unknown from Incense was as well. I wasn't expecting to get Unknown, but at least one of them. But, yeah, that wasn't happening that day. And then if we go back to the city habitat, then this is where we see you have the Lone Muck 15. You have Gothita 16. Gothorita 17. Gauntlet 18. Golurk 19. Litten 20. So you have 20 Pokemon that are not shiny eligible at a GoFest. 20. What are they waiting for? What are they like? Some of these mons, what are you waiting for? I'm going to get into that later, but off the incense is Galarian Weezing and Clink. I like them. I like them spawning. I have no issue with them spawning. That's definitely because they're no longer behind or locked behind raids. You know, when I see Pokemon that are locked behind raids that are actually eligible in the wild and shiny boosted, that makes me want to play the game even more. So I was like, okay, cool. I don't have to spend money anymore on remote raid passes, which are no longer discounted. And then, you know, to me, they had the potential to do really good in this event. Really good. But they definitely fumbled that bag. They fumbled. All right, so now we're seeing at the screen. Let me go check the Pokemon that, you know, that I got. So, mind you, this event started at 10 o'clock, ended at 6. And it's going to go to Shiny. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about it. Like or dislike this video. This is just the truth. I just, you know, I don't know. It's just tough. I'm trying to do this the right way. Whatever. I'm just going to go to Shiny. Okay, so let's start off with Dunsparce. As you can tell here, I got Dunsparce. This is my first Shiny. Dunsparce, Leo, which I definitely love. These two are from the first hour. This is not until the third hour. Darumaka. Magnemite, which is not until the 4th hour. Shelmet, which we're doing the reverse all over again. Buizel, Giraffic. And that's all I got for the first day. So I got 7 shiny Pokemon in the first day. That's not good. That's not good at all. So I'm going to continue with what I got the next day. So as you can tell, I started off with shiny Larvitar. Happy with that because I never done a Larvitar community day, so definitely happy with that. And I'm gonna speak about day 2 as well. So just day 2, Buizel, Lit Leo, and another Larvitar. And guess what? Got all 4 in a span of 40 minutes. 40 minutes. So right off the bat, this is telling you guys 50% of my shiny Pokemon from day 2 came in less than an hour. So you know what kind of day it was before that. So I got Galarian Darumaka again, which I'm happy about. I'm all for it. If I'm getting shiny so scarcely, keyword scarcely, then I'll let it be good or decent. Again, the Lit Leo is a good one, but they're 2 females, so it is what it is. I got Spiel, which, whatever, Ammonite, and then Giraffic. The last 3 were from home because I was exhausted from day 1 for grinding for about 5 hours outside. So now that we are, as you can tell, these are the current spawns that are going on, and I don't really care. So what I want to pretty much tell you guys is day 1 was atrocious. Day 1 was very atrocious. I don't know how I don't speak for other content creators. I know it's their jobs. My channel is so small. Very, very small. But I'm going to be honest with mine. I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm not on Team Niantic. I am Team Community. I am Team whoever I want it. I want those to support, you know. I want to support those that are struggling within the game. You know, the role players, everybody that suffers, you know, spending $15 for an event that gave me 15 shinies. I watched everybody's video, more the popular content creators, and they were like, most of them, constructive criticism. And with that being said, is it's their job. They're sponsored by Niantic, so they can go so far, but not too far to the point where it ruins their relationship between each other. So I have nothing to lose, but I'm also got to understand that I'm not that person. So I'm going to always look at both views. I'm going to look at Niantic's view. I'm going to look at the community's view, but I'm more so community because guess what? They don't care about us. That's my at the end of the day, that is my summarizations, that they care, but they don't really care. Day 1 was terrible. This was by far the worst, one of the worst events I've ever played in Pokemon Go history. The Dragon Week, I don't know if you guys remember this, 2020, I believe, or 2021, I forgot, was terrible. That was garbage. And it's like, I'm not going to stop playing. You know, I can say all this stuff, but I'm not going to stop playing. And most of you guys can agree to that. So my thing is, you pretty much revoke most of our spoiled privileges. Let's just say spoiled, because we were in a pandemic. So you're doing the right thing for these people, and we were, I guess, spoiled, like I said. And then you push for us to go outside. You reduce community day hours. You reduce incense. Horrendously, by the way. Horrendously. So you do all this stuff. You make it so we are outside. I was not in my local community this time. And I'm going to say there was a lot of people playing Pokemon Go. It's been years since I've seen this many people. Granted, the pandemic and such, but I have not seen this big of a crowd since the game started. And you reward people with very mediocre results. Just piss poor. So that's why everybody's frustrated. There's not a chance they're probably going to see this video, but I'm here for those that struggled during that day. For those that have struggled, definitely do not hesitate to comment, reach out to me, and let's just have a conversation about it. This event was very, very, I'm going to watch my words, underwhelming. Underwhelming is the right word. Underwhelming. I went 2 hours without a shiny. With 20 non-shiny eligible Pokemon, by the way. Why do we need the Alola starters when you just remove them from their season? You could have just replaced them with Trico, Torchic, Mudkip, shiny eligible, which you kind of did with Torchic and Mudkip. I don't remember Trico was, I think so. Regardless, they could have did the Kanto starters. Nope. But let's do the Alola. So, non-shiny starters, by the way. And then you have the evolution. Some evolutions are nice. Don't get me wrong. But, like, it's a waste of a check. This video is going to be long because, there's a lot of things to cover. You push so much of the community. You take things away from us. And you push for us to be outside, but you also reward us so little. I'm one of those players, I feel bad. I should have never bought a ticket. That's my thing. I'm also doing Seattle Go Fest. So I told myself I wasn't going to get this serious about this event, and I wasn't. But in some degree, it's like, okay, I expect 10 shinies on the first day or something. Nope. Shiny rates definitely either had to be 1 in 75, that's being nice, or 1 in 150. That's how they felt. They were not full odds, but some of them felt like full odds. But I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but I'm not going to stop playing the game. So there's that. I can say all this stuff, but I'm not going to stop playing the game. It'll have to take more than this. There's a consistency in this event down the line. If the rest of the year was like this, like let's just say they bombed the Halloween event, people are not playing anymore. You got the Halloween event, and then you got the huge, massive community day one, and then you have Christmas. Those are 3 key events that are very important to a lot of people. Halloween, to me, in my opinion, is one of the biggest ones out of all of those, because you can't go wrong with ghost types. And that's not even my favorite type. But that event is very good. I love that event. So, Go Fest, again, summertime when people are available rather than other days where like community days and such. And you rewarded people so little. I've seen many, many comments of people saying they got 1 or 2 shinies from day one. Imagine you're out and about in 80-degree weather, playing for a bunch of time, burning a lot of calories, by the way, and you only come up with 2 shinies. Let's just say the shinies were Mudkip or Torchic. So to some people, those are something if they didn't ever got them. But to most of us, we had up to 6 special trades to trade for that. My biggest issue from this takeaway is that you revoke things from the community to make us, happy, to make us feel good. So we do it, we adjust with you guys, and then you don't reward us. Granted, the special research that day was good. They rewarded so good. They gave us good items. I can't deny that. They gave me a bunch of incense. I chose the catch pest. And I got the easiest one because guess what? I don't want to spend my first day doing the research. I didn't care for that. So that's that. And I don't know. Day 1 was really bad for me. I went out for about 5-6 hours and it was bad. It was not good. If I had to put a rating on it, I would do 4 to 5 out of 10. That's me being nice. However, I will say this though, with the negativity and stuff. This is day 1. I haven't even got to day 2. it was really great to see people out and about. It felt good. It felt good interacting with people I didn't know, but we were talking about Pokemon Go, you know? It was really fun. I enjoyed myself. I definitely, if I were on my local Discord, I would have had a lot of fun. Not saying I didn't have fun. I always have fun going out and about and catching Pokemon. I have no issue with that. I don't care for how many hours. I'll do it. You know, I do it even with full odds. I don't care. But, you know, this was definitely something that they took away from us. You know, but again, something positive that had happened is seeing the community out and about and being with each other. I am grateful for the shinies that I've got. I am. I'm happy with those. But there could have been so much more potential, you know? So, that's day one. Now, day two. Oh, boy. So, day two is the Team Rocket. And, I am forgetting because I didn't really care for it. Great day. That's how bad it is. I don't even remember. Neoligo, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Ultra Beast. I'm going to go out there and say it. I don't care for Ultra Beasts like that. Not really my thing. I don't dislike them, but I also don't like them. So it's whatever to me. It's whatever. I'm just being bluntly honest. It doesn't have to have a shiny for it to be interesting. I just don't care for it. Just like the Tapus. I didn't care. I'm not the biggest Season of Alola fan. I'm just not of that generation. So, I'm just not a fan of Ultra Beast. So, that also follows through. So, and if it's not shiny eligible, I did like 3 raids of that, and that was it. And granted, these were 3 free passes that we got that day. So, all my passes were spent on Axew, which I should have never done, by the way. But, yeah, Neoligo. Man, this is going to be a long video. It's an okay Pokemon. I can see why people wanted to rate it. I don't have any issue with Ultra Beast coming to the game. They're trying to add more things into it. And I feel like they're just, each time they do something, they back themselves into a corner. The Ultra Beasts are nice. Don't get me wrong. But nobody wants to raid that on GoFest raid weekend. That's my opinion. Well, last year, nobody's saying you have to spawn every legendary like you did. You could have just had, I don't even know who, but you didn't have, that was literally the biggest one was Neoligo, Kyogre and Groudon. I don't dislike them. I love Kyogre and Groudon, but again, another underwhelming day. But I will say day 2 was a lot better than day 1. And that's for me, because I had a good time. I was doing something nature related, and those shinies, to me, it seemed like the shiny rate was increased on day 2 rather than day 1. And it wasn't even as good still. So it's like, so you guys are, you in craze, bro, but it's still not that good. That's why I said it's a lot of things going on, and I'm like, this event definitely didn't take a toll out of me, but it's like, man, I cannot just waste money like that ever again. I told myself after Dialga raids that I would not be doing that many raids for something, and I still haven't got close to that because I mean it. I'm not doing that again. But I will say that day 2 was better. That's my opinion. If I stayed outside past 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, I would have got a lot more shinies. It is what it is. I can just always trade and use trade bargaining and stuff like that for the shinies that I missed. You know, for those that missed a shiny that people got, you can always trade them. Shellman and Carablast are definitely a W in that regard, because guess what? You don't have to waste candies in their evolutions. I needed Carablast. I wanted Numel. I wanted Shroomish. Didn't get any of those. None. But I guess what? I know I can trade that. But some people don't have the luxury of trading because they're not surrounded by other people. That's another thing. I got to think bigger than me. Some people didn't have access to that. Imagine somebody in a rural area hoping to get good shinies, and they maybe get 1 or 0. Some people actually got nothing. So I am grateful for what I've got compared to what others have said. But 15 out of 2 days of, I spent like 11 hours between both days. And they were both 16-hour days. 15 shinies out of 16 hours. You do the math. See if that's not even. That's terrible. That's terrible. I'm not saying I need to get 50. I'm not saying I need 40. But I can't even hit 20 between both days. That's terrible. I can't even hit 10 a day. That's terrible. I don't know what their objective is. I don't know if they're trying to nerf Global Go Fest and to encourage the people to spend money into the other locations. That way it'll be more, I guess, intriguing, or we'll get rewarded more. Or this last event in August was supposed to be, it's going to be a banger to the point where we forget about that event. And no, they have not addressed a single thing about Go Fest. And that's another thing. They had, you see all these massive complaints, massive constructive criticisms, and they don't issue anything. Nothing. Not a, hey trainers, we have heard your voice for Go Fest. Nothing. It's Tuesday, and the event stopped at Sunday. That will get me to stop playing. We put our voice out, you don't hear us, and you pretty much giving us the middle finger. You're giving us the middle finger. You're giving us the middle finger, pretty much. That's what it feels like. And that is something that will make me draw the line. That's just facts. You know, I don't come to this platform to just rant, but if I have to, I will. And it's me not ranting because I'm displeased with everything, but no, I want to speak for everybody. I cannot speak for everybody, but I want to speak to those that feel my pain in regards to this community day, Go Fest. It's been 2 years since you guys have seen my face, and and I don't even have the proper camera equipment to bring myself back out like this. I've been planning on it, but I'm like, no, people need to hear her. This is going to be a long video. You can either come in at 15 minutes and leave at 18. I just want people to hear me out. Kill some time, and listen to me. And so that way you can voice your opinion in my comment section. There are those that got extremely lucky and did a great job on day 1 and 2. I'm not one of those people. I'm not. I've seen people get 30. I'm like, how? How is that even possible? RNG is always going to RNG, but at the end of the day, this is a fact. Shiny rates were not boosted. They did it in Johto Tour. They did it now. That's 2 major events this year. What's next, man? If I go to Seattle and it's terrible, thank God I'm going there not for just Go Fest, but it's 60% reason why, but it's not going to be good. I don't want to wait. And that's a lot of money. That's more money. That's 25 plus add-ons, which are additional, $5 maybe each? Yeah, so this video's a lot longer than I expected, but I want to hear what you guys feel. I want to hear what you guys, I just don't understand. I don't understand. Why are we continuing to suffer years after? I'm okay with them not being on par with us for some minor stuff. Incense should have been reduced back to the normal 1 minute, 60-second thing a long time ago, or 45 seconds, whatever it was. What else? The discounted remote raid bundle. Just keep it at $250. To be fair, it was discounted for us. But don't you get more money if you're having things at a good price? Rather than you just make it be greedy, I'm not going to say the word, but greedy individuals and keep it at 3 for $300. There's no difference. There's no difference at all. You make more money with discounted stuff, and eventually that discounted price will make up for that to that price that you want it to be at, because you're making more because it's discounted. The math ain't mathin'. It's not. So, yeah, day 2 was better. Just not the same. Go Fest this year was one of the worst events I've ever played. And that's sad. Community-wise, had a great time. It was very good. I'm sure you guys feel the same way. So it's great to be around other people that play this game. I always feel my best doing that. It feels good to do in-person raids with the community. I love that. That's fine. But when you have Torcat, I forgot, Brion and Dartrix, and you want money, but you don't utilize it properly to make money, bro. Let's just say, you could add Druddigan. They had Snorlax and Druddigan, and I forgot who else. So you keep Druddigan, you increase Druddigan, you say Snorlax, you boost Snorlax from full odds, which should never be a thing in raids, to like 1 in 150. Okay, that's better than 1 in full odds to me. And let's see who else is a good 3-tier. Somebody that's a second or middle evolution that could be shiny. Or release them. Nothing. Yeah, so there's just so much more I would like to say, but this video is very, very long. It's been a while. It's definitely good to do this all over again with better and proper equipment. I feel good being back in YouTube. Enjoy it. This is more of a hobby, and there's no schedule for me to do this. But I would definitely be trying to post more for Pokemon Go videos. They're more work than the other anime stuff. A lot more work, but it's work that I'm willing to do when the time comes with the right equipment. So whoever's watching this, thank you. I really appreciate you taking the time to come and view this. Let me know in the comment section, how do you guys feel about this year's Go Fest? I'm not those people, those content creators that view even no matter how busy, how popular I may get, I'm still going to respond to you guys. I'm that person. I will engage. I want to know people's mindset. You talk to me, I'm going to tell you what's up. Same thing. I want to know what's going on with you. I may not know you, but I want to know what's going on with you. So, overall, this event, 5 out of 10. Underwhelming, unsatisfying in some aspects. And those are the proper words for that. Because, yeah, there may be kids watching this. So, yeah, not a good day. And for the content creators that are saying all this stuff, I understand why. Hear me out. Some of these people, that's their job. Would you go to your job and, that's their source of income. So that's why they can't do certain things. I got nothing else to lose for this. I'm going to speak my piece and say it. They do not speak for us. And that's another thing. Content creators swear like they speak. I'm so you guys got lucky. Most of these popular content creators got very lucky this event. You don't speak for us. Trainer Chips, however, that I didn't meet, you'll see him right here on this side, met him. Pretty good. Great guy, bro. Humble guy, I can actually say. Him and the cruise ship. Salt and his other friend. I forgot who else, his other name. But I had a great time. So, seeing people and talking to people, but this event did not make up for anything. And when Niantic not addressing it, it just makes it more worse, That's not what you're here for. Have you not learned from what we have spoke about? They don't listen to us. Our voices don't matter, and content creators do not speak for all of us. Some of them do care for us and speak, but that's their job to spread the positive aspects first. No, not here. We're going to get into them as soon as we possibly can. That's just life, Well, again, guys, thank you for viewing. This video is very long. If you're left at 5 minutes, that's fine. Hope to see you guys in the next video.